What's up, guys? Welcome back. Xyber here, Tech and Games Crusader. We have another unboxing. This is for the mobile phone cooler. I got it off Amazon. It was on sale for $20. And there's some unique things about this one. It is similar to the Black Shark bag cooler, but I mean, as you can see on the front of the box, you got fast cooling, RGB lights, quiet operation, and temperature display, which is something new. Nothing on the sides, top or bottom. On the back we have product parameters. Product name is mobile phone cooler. It's very vague. Input current is 5 volts to 9 volts at 1 amp up to 3 amps maximum. Materials are ABS plastic in the casing and aluminum alloy for the heatsink itself. Applicable on 4.7 inch up to 6.7 inch mobile phones. And you can see here is recyclable materials, FCC ID, ROHS, rid of harmful substances. And here's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is how it came, by the way. It wasn't like previously opened or anything, just so you're aware. So have manual card. Please read and save the instructions carefully. Specifications: we have model is JZRQ-001, color is black, and we got the materials there again, applicable again, diameter 5.9 or 59.6 millimeters, and package includes mobile phone cooler, manual right here, charge cable right there, one certificate, don't see a certificate anywhere, magnetic sheet and transparent film, and a clip. So if you are familiar with the Razer version of this kind of cooler, it actually includes a clip with the Android version, not the MagSafe version. So it looks like this is similar to that for about a third of the cost. So something to keep in mind. This also does have our RGB LEDs on it. So you got LED fan, temperature display, non-slip silicone pad, a clip, semiconductive heat sink, installation notes. Open the clip. The display frame on the clip is aligned with the display. Push so that the clip and cooler fit completely. Press both ends of the clip. Open the clip again. Align the installed cooler with the center of the phone and let the clip wrap the phone. It can be started after connecting to power. Cooler fits close with clip. Okay, so the front and back can be adjusted accordingly to the position of the volume key and the switch key of the mobile phone without affecting use. Warnings: please read all safety information before using this product. Do not block the air vents from or when using the cooler, and do not put your finger in the air vents. Product is not waterproof. Please avoid using it in rainy or extremely humid environments. Please cut off the power after using. This product contains magnets. Please do not use this product around medical equipment. This behavior may affect the use of medical equipment. Okay, so install the magnetic sheet. Missing a T there. Clean the back of the phone. Tear off the extra film on the transparent film and stick the transparent film to the heating spot of the mobile phone exhaust the air bubble and make the protective film closely fit the mobile phone. Tear off the sticker of the magnetic sheet. Stick the magnetic sheet on the transparent film, press it 30 seconds and leave it for 1 hour before use. Basically, you're giving it time to normalize temperature to where it meshes or melds with the surface of the phone. Put the magnetic semiconductor cooler on, then connect power and turn on. You can also use the clip to make it stable. Tips: it is recommended to remove the phone case when using. The cooling effect is better. It is recommended to use an adapter with a power greater than 20 watts. The cooling effect will be better. The cooling effect will be affected by the power of the adapter, ambient temperature, contact effect, etc. During the cooling process of the radiator, some water vapor will condense due to loose fitting or no load, which is a normal phenomenon. In other words, don't worry about condensation. The mobile phone with its own magnetic function, such as iPhone 12, 13, etc. You can use the magnetic function of the cooler without installing a magnetic sheet. So as you can see, we're going to see today test how fast it gets to temperature, how fast it produces condensation, water droplets, vapor, whatever you want to call it. I love this. This basic part looks identical almost to, give me a moment, guys. Okay, we're back. So, this looks almost identical, even the same design shape as the Black Shark coolers. This is the difference. So as you can see right here, this is a temperature display. Kind of a little bit of an offset here in the design of this. But almost identical otherwise. It's just slightly different on the casting. So we have a 3M backing plate for the adhesive removal. And this is our metal pad. And this is our thin sheet. We're not going to worry about this right now. We're not even going to worry about removing this sticker. We just want to test how well does it cool and what it sounds like. That's what's important currently. So that's pretty cool. This is flickering on the camera because this is an LCD and the refresh of the camera is capturing at a different rate. When you look at it With your eyes though, it's not flickering, just so you're aware. And this is the real-time temperature. It is already getting cold. 15 degrees Celsius. Just so you're aware, this is Celsius that it's measuring on. Got an LED light right here. Let you be able to hear it. See the LEDs on the fan. It is not changeable, so it's just a static RGB cycle. It's just a very low hum on the fan. It doesn't have a high speed adjustment or anything. Probably could get more out of it if I use a 3 amp. This is the Quest 2 power adapter. Just to see. So a 3 amp, you do get a little bit more volume and airflow out of the fan. And now you can see on the camera, even at 3 amps, this isn't flickering. So this is based on how much voltage it's carrying, it seems. And it's getting a lot cooler, a lot faster now too. So that's just something to be aware of. Where I was curious in the manual, where it mentioned the range of amperage for 5 volt to 9 volt. We already have water vapor build up. And I will tell you right now, that is warm right there. Very, very warm. That must be where the integrated circuit is for the semiconductive controller, where it converts the electric signal to a Peltier, essentially. So see how cool it gets according to this. Yeah, that right there, that you can feel the heat sink on there. That heat sink is hot. You don't want to put your hands. Notice on this one, it's guarded around the outside edges. You can't touch the heatsink easily. Like, you can barely get a side of your finger in there. This one is open on the sides a lot more. And if you touch that heatsink, you will get yourself a little bit of a heating, burning situation. So just be aware of that. And this light right here, this is a just a typical blue power LED. We have water vapor. It's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, especially for the price, you can't beat it. You don't have a whole lot of features, but the more power you throw at it, the more power it gets. So that's pretty cool. Other than just being aware that on the outside edges, this is an open heat sink, so don't go just sticking your fingers on these fins because they are hot. I mean, it is transferring heat from the signal from the IC chips, so definitely be aware. So, as it is right now, let's go ahead and see. I can't show that yet. I didn't give him permission. Let's see. Give me a bit. I'm gonna grab my my AYN Odin Pro. Alright guys, got it. By the way, one more. Okay, if any of you guys have tried to get any of the these that I posted links for before to be able to convert your devices very cheaply, that was a 5-pack for $10.99. They have been out of stock on Amazon for a while. It's the OneApp. I ended up finding these. This is a 4-pack for $7.99. It's Python Trend 1. So it's essentially the same thing. But where that seems that a lot of you all have been interested in that, I wanted to make mention that I found an alternate source for you. And I'll post a link for it in the description below. Cleared off. Only 9% battery. Not charged this thing in almost 2 weeks. And I use it for at least an hour a day. That's pretty awesome on the battery life. 6600 milliamp per hour battery in the Odin Pro. I believe it's the same thing for the standard Odin and the Odin Lite as well. So the AYN Odin Pro has been probably my surprise device that I've used more than anything else this year. Glad that I crowdfunded this thing. It's just been amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll run 3D Mark. I've already got the fan on this on max, so we'll do wildlife. There's a meter I'm looking for in here. Alright, there we go. Our CPU float. We'll run one cycle through. And this is not very bright because I don't set it on very bright. Keep the volume down. So as you can see, I had it about 8%. Alright, now we'll do this. So keeping an eye right here, you got your CPU temp and your GPU temp, and they're within 2 degrees Celsius of each other right now. Battery temp 26 degrees Celsius. (27°C) on the battery. Went up a degree on each for the CPU and GPU temps. This thing, with its fan on, does pretty good because it's in sport mode. Now let's go ahead and attach this on here. See. So we got CPU temps already dropping down. GPU temp, same thing. Battery temp, same thing. Should be normalized now. Frame rate's a lot higher. A lot more current going through it. But this test doesn't even run at full speed to be able to show the benefits in a lot of Alright. Be able to do this. I do wish that this thing had a kickstand on it, or they made a case with a kickstand. I mean, that's, I thought I was going to be able to have one using a shell. I'll have to look for an aftermarket kickstand from a mobile phone to put on the back of it, I guess. Unless, maybe. We'll check that here in a bit. Okay, so Pirate Ship Benchmark is the thing I've found that will heat up a phone to the maximum temperature. And we will go graphic test high. Or actually, let's try the Haunted Labyrinth. Oh, looks like we're doing pirate test there. Okay. Let's go to run test. And just so you can be able to see. You can see the GPU is fluctuating all over the place. I didn't touch the screen to keep the phone on, or to keep the device on, so and it messed up the test. Nope, there it is. Alright, so this is without the cooling on. I'm putting it on upside down just so that it makes it easier to lean it. Now, both the CPU and GPU are staying within reason of the same temperature. But in the 40s, even 40C, this thing can handle, before throttling, all the way up to 67C. But I don't like to take it that high. When I saw it going that high when I was doing some testing for new apps that aren't available yet, that had me worried. So I was like, well, I did something similar on my Quest 2. I wonder if it'll work on the Odin Pro. And it did. I think the main thing that could benefit from it, which has a battery heating issue, is the Steam Deck. So I wish it would stop doing that. I wonder if it's because the battery is low. It did it at the same spot though, so that's good. Means there's parity between both platform versions, with and without the cooler. Does it look a little bit higher? My previous best was only on this cooler. I got to 191. But this looks like it's actually a little bit higher on the maximum frame rate. The min is around the same, the average is a little bit higher. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, we got this plugged in now and charging. Plug it in to charge the actual device. And here's the thing where that, you know, people always ask, oh, water vapor, condensation. That's why this has got a circle on it. Nothing gets outside the circle. Nothing's going to go to the vent or the vent. It's going to stay inside here. And this is going to vapor. That's fine. It's not an issue. But this just looks, you know, amazing. And I would love to see some sort of cooler add-on, semiconductive cooler add-on for handhelds, especially the Windows handhelds, like the Steam Deck and like the Ioneo new Next 2 and the Ioneo 2 and the Ioneo Air and all of those, as well as the AOZ or AOK Zoe ZOE A1 that hits Kickstarter on the 12th of July. I think it would be beneficial for all of these companies to invest in some sort of solution that you can be able to add on for better performance and cooling, or have a dock even that has a space on the dock to just bolt on a cooler like this or something, to where you get better performance when you're in dock mode and you don't have to worry about battery life. I mean, this is the only thing I ever use actually not tethered. I mean, I have the dock over here for it, but I use it more with the Switch than I do with this. I only use it with this whenever I'm testing controller games that I need to on Android. So that's that, guys. Be right back and we'll wrap. Okay, guys. So we got the cooler here. Here is our clip. And you can see on here there's your window. And there's your USB. It's pretty easy to line up because you just follow this triangle shape. And then the window for your display. Now I've got the Red Magic here with a case on. You can see, wow, that easily fits. There's finally a cooler that you can use with a case. So let's see if it works with the old fatty, the Razer Phone 2. Yeah, it does. Holy cheese. Talk about beefy though. That's awesome though that it does fit it. And it even has enough clamping area to fit around the case. That's fantastic. I wonder if they made a little lip on here that could go in to the top edge and the bottom edge of the Quest 2. Totally could just clip that on, but as it is, it's magnetic. I don't need the clip, but I have it just in case. It's pretty awesome, especially for the price, guys. I think the regular price on this is $28.99 whenever I saw it, and it had a coupon on it for $7 off, and it had a discounted price on it, so I think it was a $19.79 overall. It's not bad at all for the quality you get. I mean, it's not a super feature rich as far as like Bluetooth app or anything like the FlyDigi BX5 or B5X rather. But as far as the aesthetics, if you like the Black Shark or the Razor, I mean, granted, the Razor is triple this price for the MagSafe version. But all of these come with your metal plate transfer pad. That's how you get the magnetic properties. And this is very sharp on the edges, guys. Be aware. Like, I will show you on a napkin. I mean, you see what I just did to my desk mat. I have to be careful with this, because if I run my finger over it this direction, it's like running my finger over a blade. So if you have kids and you're wanting to get something like this for their phone and they do a lot of gaming on their phone, be aware, put it on for them. Don't let them do it. They will probably likely cut themselves. But yeah, guys, if you like this video and you feel that the content was helpful for you, consider giving a thumbs up. If you want to know whenever I have new content going live, consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to be eligible for future giveaways or want to know whenever I have new things coming in that may be potential future content, consider following me on Twitter at Xyber, and the giveaways whenever I reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and correlation with 2,500 followers on Twitter, I will start with more giveaways. And from that, guys, this is Xyber, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.